guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. I know last time I tried to record a hair tutorial, I ended up having issues with the SIM card in my camera and all of the footage got lost. So I figured since I have gel and stuff in my hair from yesterday when I went out to the doctor's office for the dog, that it might be a little bit easier for my hair to hold a curl. And I had talked in a previous video about like having your hair flipped out in a way to hairspray it in order so that it like separates evenly. So I'm going to be testing out a hairspray that I've never tried before. This is the John Frieda Frizz Ease Moisture Barrier Firm Hold Hairspray. So I found it in my closet with a bunch of other stuff that I haven't even used before because it's brand new. Don't even know how I got it or where I got it. So I have too much stuff. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and curl my hair. I'm going to leave my, what is sectioned up. I'm going to be using a 2-inch barrel and I've had it on for a while. Now, if you want to make like more precise curls, then I would recommend like sectioning your hair out a little bit more. But because my hair down at the bottom is already like flipped out from yesterday, I'm just going to grab chunks of hair and curl it up. And this works for hair that is probably right here, chest length, or you know, right about your shoulder blade height on your back and up. I wouldn't recommend doing this with hair that is any longer than that because then you won't have the right flip, and if your hair is layered, then this will work a lot easier. My hair is undercut. My hair is cut to roll the other direction. So this isn't like something that my hair is cut to do naturally. So I'm kind of fighting against the haircut. As you can see, it's already flipping up on its own. Let me grab my mirror and move it really quick so I can look this way so you can see the other side. Okay. There we go. I moved the mirror so that I could see while doing this. And any hair that I grab from this, it's not like it's a big deal curling it. And the hair at the base of my neck is rather short. And if you see the shirt that I'm wearing, it's actually a shirt that I got in like 1985. My cousins from Canada came down to visit because that's where my grandmother was born. She was born in Quebec, or Quebec, that's how we pronounce it. And they had moved to Toronto at one point, and they were a little older than me, but they brought me a technical quarter, had ducks on it. I guess they call them something else up there. And they brought me this t-shirt and a bear called a Zeddy bear. It's their version of a teddy bear, but it's called a Zeddy. And I thought it was cool because I had never had clothing from another country. Because my mom was one of those kinds of parents that only bought stuff made in the USA. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this down. Okay, because those are wanting to curl into my face, I'm going to come at this at an angle and curl it up but away from my face. Oh, that stuff is like super stiff. Doesn't smell too bad, but now my hair doesn't know what to do. I might have to work with that again. Just to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it first. And the reason for using the hairspray on the hair is to give it some grip, to make it feel dirty, so to speak. Now, granted, I did already have gel in my hair. I washed my hair yesterday, I conditioned it, and then after my shower, I put gel in it. One that I used while my hair was long, but it didn't seem to like hold very well, and it's a very liquidy consistency. It just doesn't, the gel doesn't work very well on my hair. I think for somebody that has maybe thin or fine hair, that it would work better for them, but with somebody like with my texture hair, I doubt that they could make it work. Okay, now once you get your hair curled to a point where you actually like it, I then recommend shaking your head side to side in order to like separate everything out, and then that is when I will bring in more hairspray. It still wants to flip up or flip under in some spots. Now, I'm going to go ahead and spray it. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to hold the sprayer down and move it back and forth while I shake my head. This part in the front wants to roll under. Okay, now for the back, which I don't know what it looks like. It's probably a mess. The door kicked me. I grabbed the hair and rolled it up. Looks like the front wants to roll under no matter what I do. But that is how it's cut. The hairspray is very sticky and tacky, and I feel like I've got a film on my hands now. Now, if this is too much volume for you at the back, you can literally just take your fingers and run it through, like from scalp to ends, like run your fingers through like this and rake your fingers out towards the end. But try to remember to curl at the same time in order to get it to stay flipped up. My hair is very difficult. I got hair sticking on my lip gloss. It doesn't want to stay in some cases. It has a tendency to want to roll the other direction. And it's all in like knowing your hair and knowing what your hair will do and what your hair will put up with. Now to see what the back looks like. See how much I have to change that. Okay, somehow or another while I was turned around, my camera quit recording because it had reached its, I guess, recording limit. Looks like this one side just wants to be very stubborn. But basically, I've sprayed all of it. If you notice that it isn't as full in some spots where you want it, either recurl that section or grab it like this. And as I grab it, I scrunch it in my hand and then I pull out in order to give me some separation. And then now I'm like rocking a 60s do. Now, if I wanted to, I could flip my hair this way, and what I'm probably going to end up doing is putting a couple bobby pins in it. These bobby pins are a little bit different because they only have like a bump at the very end of it. They don't have a bump like all the way down. So I crisscrossed them in order to get them to stay a little bit better. And even though I don't need to, I'm going to go ahead and bobby pin this side. And if you have like a fancy bobby pin or hair clip that you want to throw in, you can. But I find that wearing it like this, I used to wear my hair like this a lot. It was super easy. I would actually blow it dry like this, so I didn't have to use heat on it like twice. I didn't have to like blow dry it and then come back and curling iron it. I would just blow it dry with a round brush, and then as I'm like blowing it dry, I would, you know, do stuff like this where I brush up from underneath and then brush over my hands. So I'm basically brushing like this over my hair so that my hair naturally wants to like curl up instead of under. And then I would just, when I got done, I would spray like this with the hairspray and then shake my head. And as I shook my head, it would separate out like it has now. Now this hairspray tastes awful for starters. It does feel like sticky and tacky on my hands, and it's very stiff in my hair. But as you can see, it is movable. Found a spot I didn't like the looks of. And I can, like, my hair does move independently of, like, itself. So it's not, like, stuck together. It is movable and flexible on its own, but yet it still has enough firmness in the hold of it that it'll actually maintain the curl. So I'm going to grab the camera and go outside and show you what it looks like in daylight, because I know my hair is very dark, and I'm against wood grain, so it makes it harder with, even with the ring light and the overhead lights that I have in here, it still seems rather dark. So okay, now we're outside and I'm backlit, but I wanted to show you what my hair looks like. Let me see. I don't know if I have anywhere out here that I can prop you up in direct sunlight, or where I'm in direct sunlight. Or I could just hold it on the camera. That would, you know, be smart. There's sun right here by the burn pile. There we go. Gonna drop the camera. Not a whole lot of good options out here, like prop the camera up to record. Let's see if I can do this. Making your hair look dull. As you can see, my hair is shiny. You could do like a light oil spray over it, but be very careful using a shine spray after you've already put hairspray on. I would recommend putting the shine spray on before you use hairspray. That way it's already in your hair, and as the heat hits it, you're going to go ahead and basically heat it into your hair so it'll stay nicer longer, and that way you don't have to worry about, there I go getting dark again. That way you don't have to worry about it leaving your hair feeling oily. It can cause your curls to fall out faster. It can cause your hair to not hold a curl. It can cause your curling iron to heat a little bit differently as well. So take all of those things into consideration when putting on some type of oil spray or an oil sheen spray or some type of shine spray, because most of those things are going to contain some sort of oil. So anyways, hopefully you guys like my, I guess you could say 60s hair. When my hair is short like this, I will usually blow it dry after my shower in this position and not have to add, you know, hairspray and curling iron and that kind of thing, because my hair naturally, if it's dried in that position, it'll stay. So I let my hair dry in a rather precarious position yesterday. I had it up in a bunch of clips. I was trying to wear it wavy, and my hair was still really wet when I got back home from the vet's office after being there for like 4 hours. So my hair didn't have a chance, like I didn't mess with it a whole lot after I left the house, so it didn't have a chance to like stay wavy. So when I got up this morning, I just brushed it out and went. So hopefully you guys like it and you think it's cute. I actually have the perfect dress to wear with this, and I'll probably do a makeup look here in a little bit, and I'll put my 60s inspired dress on. I actually have a dress that's from the 1960s, and I have one that's from the 1970s, so I might throw those on. The only thing I'm missing is some go-go boots. So anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Hopefully you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.